What's up, friends, fellow card collectors? Cardhobbyist here, and it's time for another Cardhobbyist Weekly. Today we have a print run estimation for 2020 Allen Ginter. We have a mail day, and we have a binder haul video for my pickups this past month in September. So a couple of those segments are pretty long, so it might be a longer video. But you know, before I get into rambling, let's roll that intro. Okay, before we get into this first segment, I just want to do a quick plug for BBGB number 33 is now live on the site. Head over to Cardhobbyist.com if you want to get in on that break. It's a real fun break. It's really not about the cards. It's about hanging out, having fun, engaging with chat. We always have a lot of fun when we do the BBGB break. Usually when we break it, it's on a Sunday night, so if it fills throughout the week, we'll break it on the next Sunday. Usually we can fill it in a week, but you know, if it runs over and can't fill it in a week, we'll break it the next Sunday, because Sunday night's kind of become like the BBGB night. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Cardhobbyist.com. The link to that is the link to the web shops down in the description below if you want to get in on the next BBGB. Definitely a lot of fun. It's currently $8 for 2 teams. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the print run of 2020 Allen Ginter. One of my favorite products every year. Love it. I think I mentioned all that in the segment. So let's go ahead and head over to this. Alright folks, back here at the desk, time for a 2020 Allen Ginter print run estimation. This one was a little different. I had a little trouble finding the hobby odds for this, so I went with the retail 24 count boxes and the blaster boxes for odds. I'm not sure how much hobby differentiates from this, but I think they're probably pretty similar between hobby odds and retail odds. I don't think there's much difference in there. I'm sure there is, but I don't have the hobby odds. If you have the hobby odds or know where I can find the hobby odds, drop me an email at cardhobbyist@gmail.com, and I'll add the hobby odds in this. And if there is the numbers off, even, you know, if it makes a big difference in the numbers, then I'll revisit this print run. But so for right now, we're just using the retail odds for the 24 count box and the blaster box. You know, you also have gravity packs, and you also have value packs that can be factored in this as well, but I don't think the odds really vary too much on the retail side. So Allen Ginter is a product that's unlike any other when it comes to Topps products. Very eclectic set. It's got a lot of different stuff in there. You know, usually it has short prints, you know, 300 to 350 is usually short prints, or 301 to 350 I should say. They don't really have base cards parallels. The hot boxes have the silver borders, so those are, you know, technically a base card parallel, but you know, those only come in hot boxes. So basically what I figured here was you're going to get about 3.5 base cards per pack. You usually get 2 inserts or a mini and an insert, and then the reason I put 3.5 base cards per pack is because the odds for the base short prints are 1 in 2 packs, so you know, every other pack you're going to get, you know, 3 cards, and then if your pack doesn't have a regular base short print, you get 4 base cards. So, you know, looking at these numbers here, we went with the glossy, which is a 101. The parallel odds for this in the retail 24 count were 9,000, while there were 10,000 in the blaster. Unsure what they are in hobby. Like I said, I don't have those odds. Went with the no number minis and the Brooklyn back minis. I know it says Brooklyn. I forgot to put the N at the end of those, but yeah, so these are numbered cards. So the no numbers are to 50. The Brooklyn backs are to 25. So using that and the odds for pulling those, you end up with how many total packs you need to pull the full run of these sets. And then I just multiply that by the base cards, and that's how you end up with total base cards. And then I take the base cards and divide them by the set checklist size, so you get a estimated print run for the base set. Alright, so let's go ahead and just reveal this. So here is the print run for the base set. It's around 34,296, which is actually pretty surprising me. I figured this would be in the 40,000 print run range, along the lines of some of the other stuff we've done, such as Gypsy Queen and Stadium Club. But I can see why this is a little bit lower than those, because A&G, while popular enough for Topps to keep printing it since 2006, which is the first year they did A&G, it is not the most popular set. And I really understand this, because if you think about it, you usually don't see a lot of old A&G up for sale. Like, you don't see 2010 Allen Ginter boxes out there, really, or any of the previous Allen Ginters. I think they really do lower print runs on A&G compared to everything else. So speaking of that, let's take a look at where it fits in on the estimations we've done so far this year for products. Still, this big league number, I'm still skeptical about it, but that aside, Allen Ginter is the second rarest product. It was Stadium Club. Stadium Club held that second rarest product spot for a whole week or so until I did this estimation for Allen Ginter, which is a print run a lot smaller than Stadium Club, almost 10,000 sets smaller. So pretty interesting seeing that, but yet not surprising at the same time, because down here you have your more popular products: Heritage, Chrome, Bowman, Series 1, Series 2, so they're going to have a lot higher print runs than these lesser popular products. Opening Day is kind of in there as well, but that is a budget product, so it's got a higher print run. I think if Opening Day, if they, this wasn't like a cheap product, mass produced, then it would fall somewhere in the range of these 40,000s. But yeah, so it's pretty interesting. Let me know what you think about those numbers. We're going to go back and look at the the print run estimations for the insert and stuff like that. As you can see, you got base short prints, mini A&G back, mini black border, mini short print A&G back, mini short print black border, and then you got all the different inserts and stuff, including the oddball inserts and the minis. So over here, I'm going to look at this column over here. These are all the inserts. I got them sorted by most common to least common. So down on the farm, reach for the sky, you're looking at almost 30,000. So those are almost like base cards when we do the estimation on those. Base short prints about 29,000. Seems kind of high to me. I think this number is actually a little bit less than 29,000. I'm thinking around 20,000. If the base set's 40,000 or 38,000, you're only getting one every 2 packs. It's not quite half. It should be more. Should be less than that. I'm thinking more of like a quarter of the print run. So Where Monsters Live, this is a cool little insert set. I like the design on this one. That's about 30,000 as well, mainly because it's a lot smaller than the base short print checklist size. So you got Field Generals, Digging Deep. These are your other oddball insert sets, like your regular size inserts. So Debut to Remember, another regular size insert set. Same with Long Ball Lore, which is the rarest of the normal size insert sets. The mini inserts have always been more rare in Allen Ginter. It's the way it is. So like 9 Ways of First, around 6,000 of each of those print. Mini short print about 4,000. Booming Cities about 4,000 as well. Same thing with Safari Sites. And Citadels and Safeholds around 3,000. Bugging Out around 3,000. So those are your rarer minis as far as the oddballs. I'm not sure if they did away with the case hit minis from Allen Ginter. I know back in the day they used to have a mini set. And I don't know if it's an unannounced mini set or what, because they do weird stuff with Allen Ginter sometimes. But they used to have a mini that was a case hit, and there was always a set of minis that were case hits, and they were like super hard to build those mini sets. But it seems like these are the rarest minis as of right now, unless there's some secret mini set that we're not sure about case hits. But usually, they're pretty transparent about everything. So your mini A&G backs around 2,000, your mini black borders around 1,000, your short print A&G backs around 1,000 or so, maybe less, and then your short print black borders around 500. So yeah, so these print runs really aren't that high for the minis, but like the regular size cards in A&G, they're not all that rare, especially these Down on the Farm and Reach for the Skies. I'm surprised Down on the Farm is seated at such a regular rate when it's such a small insert set. As you can see here, Down the Farm, there's only 15 cards and it's 1 in 6 packs. That's pretty common. I think the next, common one is this Where Monsters Live, where it's a little more rare, 1 in 10 packs. But when you're getting something in 1 in 6 packs and it's got a larger set, the print run's going to be smaller. But if you got 1 in 6 packs and it's such a small set, such as Reach for the Sky or Down on the Farm, where you only got 15, 20 cards in them, you're going to have a pretty large print run on those because they got to fill all the packs. So yeah, let me know what you think about these numbers. So when you're ripping this, look for these minis, these rare minis, such as the short prints, the Booming Cities, the Safari Sites. I think I spelled sites wrong. I think it's like site, like you're looking at it. SIGHT. Citadels and Safeholds bugging out, and then like the mini, like the parallel minis, A&G Black Border, the short prints, which are 301 to 305, and then the parallels of those short prints are the rarest. And of course, you have the Brooklyn backs and the no numbers, which are even rarer, and the glossies are 1 of 1. I didn't do the rip cards on here. I guess I could have done the rip cards, but most of the rip cards are numbered either way. Alright, so as we've done before, we got 3 Allen Ginter packs. We're going to rip into these. We're going to get the focus right first. Right about there. And rip into these. So many of you may know I absolutely love Allen Ginter. People, it's funny because I love watching people rip Allen Ginter because some of them get so frustrated at the oddball cards in here, and it's like, come on now. They've been doing this since 2006, and it hasn't changed. You're gonna get farm cards. You're gonna get buildings. You're gonna get gems and rocks and all sorts of crazy stuff in Allen Ginter. And people open this and I could see them get so frustrated. It's got a security card in it. Why am I getting this? Why am I getting this? This is stupid. And it's like, you bought Allen Ginter, dude. Don't. You can't complain while you're ripping Allen Ginter. If you're getting oddball cards, you don't like them. Why are you buying Allen Ginter? Oh, I'm buying Allen Ginter for the baseball cards. Well, you're still missing out on the point of Allen Ginter, which is the weird, eclectic charm of it, I should say. So we got a Kevin Biggio, we got a Yachty, we got a Nolan Arenado. Our mini is Behemoths Beneath. I didn't have this on the print run estimation, but these are like 1 in 8 packs, so you figure around probably around 20,000 of these or so. Print run. Sea anemone. Most sea anemones are single polyps that attach to a hard surface. The wide variety of flowers of the sea range in size from minute to 5 feet in diameter. Some glow fluorescent green under ultraviolet light. Many have creatures hiding under their tentacles, like clownfish. Ever seen a clownfish like Nemo? They like to hang out in these things. They sting other fish. Alright, we got a bale of hay. A bale of hay from Down on the Farm. These are a very common insert in these. Bales of hay are among the most common and important components of many farms. That is true. Hay is very important. Feeds the livestock, and you use it to mulch plants. And then we got Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer, very nice. Any short prints in that one? Unless the Eddie Murray is. Nope, no short prints in that one. So let's get to pack number 2. Like I said, Allen Ginter is fun for me because I'm a giant nerd. Alright, we got Trey Turner, Joe Torre, Hall of Famer, Strasburg. Our mini is Joey Votto, regular mini. We got a chicken. You both see the size of that chicken. When European settlers arrived in the New World ready to go to work on the rich farmlands, their ships routinely contained several chickens that would provide keys to the task. Hens produce billions of eggs annually, while other chickens are farmed for food. The average American consumes more than 250 eggs and 100 pounds of poultry every year. Yeah, chickens outnumber humans on this planet. And then we got a DJ LeMahieu, regular single. All right, last pack. All right, we got Buzz Tuve. We got the Hawk, Hall of Famer, followed by Hall of Famer Lou Brock, short print. We got George Springer, A&G back. We got Johnny Bench, Hall of Famer, Field Generals. And we got Julian Edwards, who played in Bird Box. Julian Edwards from Bird Box. He was also in Gilmore Girls. And done voice acting work. So one of those celebrity, non-baseball related cards there. That is the Allen Ginter break and print run estimation. Let me know in the comments below, what you think about Allen Ginter. Do you hate it? Do you love it? Are you just meh about it? I love Allen Ginter. I think it's, the charm of the set is always great. It's a nice little change of pace in the hobby, I guess you could say. But yeah, so we're going to send it back to the host. Thanks for watching, I guess. Wait, it's not the end of the show. I'm just sending it back to the host. Alright. As you can tell, I love A&G. I love how it has the Hall of Famers in it. I love those oddball cards in it. I don't personally collect them. I used to collect those insert sets before. I don't collect them anymore. But I do love the actual charm of the set. And how it's just a little bit different than everything else Topps puts out in the air when it comes to baseball sets. So, before I ramble about A&G, let's just go ahead and get into the next segment here. I don't want to take too much time on these little segue parts because the last two segments are kind of long either way. This next segment is going to be a mail day. It's an awesome mail day. Got some mail from TLM again. Some mail from Airtime, who just got done doing his last trivia show, at least for a while, as he takes a hiatus from doing Sunday trivia. Really going to miss that. I actually did get some questions on this past Sunday's trivia right, but the mail that he sent me was actually from his own heart, and I didn't even get any questions right, so really awesome. Check it out. I also have an eBay lot that I bought that I go through that really takes up the majority of this segment, but it's a lot of cool stuff in that eBay lot. A lot of inserts and stuff. That's how I've been really focusing on buying cards lately instead of like buying and ripping packs. I've been focusing more on buying lots and using lots to build up my collection. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into that mail day. Okay, folks, back here at the desk, we're gonna do a quick Airtime. I see Airtime here, and I'm reading his name. Quick mail day. Got a couple envelopes from TLM, as well as an envelope for Airtime, which was awesome for Airtime to send me this because I didn't get any questions right, but he said he didn't want to break my streak of getting an envelope from him, so he sent me something anyways. Airtime, you're awesome. By the time anybody sees this, Airtime will already have done his last episode of trivia. And we also have an eBay package here that we're going to get into this. There's about 600 cards in there, so maybe a little bit of a drawn-out mail day. But let me go ahead and cut into all these, and it's probably going to take me a few minutes, but it'll be like a split second to you. Okay, I got everything cut open. These are the boxes that came in that eBay package. We'll get into that afterwards. Let's go ahead and see what Airtime sent. I get out of this envelope. Alright, episode 59, Sunday morning trivia. An auto, a Dan, and a serial number card from my favorite card tender, Jeff Airtime. Jeff, you're awesome. I don't know if I said that before, but Jeff, you're awesome. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, he told us what we get, but... oh man, look at that. Look at that. Is that Clyde Gates? That is Clyde Gates, okay. Sometimes I get confused on these contenders cards where the names are at. But Clyde Gates auto, very nice. Of course, Clyde Gates didn't get much burn with the Dolphins. They had a lot of hopes for him. but never really caught on or, you know, broke the starting lineup. I think he played in a couple games, but where's my focus? There we go. Here's Dan the Man Marino, Supreme Season Review from Collector's Edge 1998. Sweet Dan Marino card. Dan the Man. And look at that. Beast Mode, Cameron Wake, Gold from 2014 Topps. Oh, 2013 Topps, excuse me. Very nice. Numbered out of 2013. Cameron Wake. Probably the best defensive player the Dolphins have had in the past 15 years or so. Thank you very much, Jeff. You are awesome. Hope you are enjoying your semi-retirement from YouTube. I know you're still going to be around in streams and chatting with us, hanging out with us. But still wish you had trivia around. Not going to lie. Alright, TLM sent us a Strike a Pose, Albies and Acuna. Classic card from 2019. Two of the young studs on the Atlanta Braves. Love these two, love their chemistry together. Really awesome. Thank you very much, TLM, for that. And TLM's been on a mailing streak for me. This third week in a row he sent me something. Oh, nice. Ozzie Albies rookie. Sweet, dude. Actually, I did not have this card. I did not have this 2018 base rookie of Ozzie Albies. That is awesome, dude. I really appreciate that. 2018 Ozzie Albies rookie. I have other Ozzie Albies rookies, like Bowman rookie, Gallery rookie, Archives rookie, but I did not have the flagship base rookie, and now I do. From Series 1. Very awesome. Thank you, TLM, for the awesome Braves cards. Ozzie Albies, my boy. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these boxes. I'll try not to spend too much time rambling as we're going through them. As you can see, boxes slap full of stuff. Bought a lot of inserts. It was 600 inserts or something like that. Or it said 330 count boxes, so I'm guesstimating around 600. These things are hard to get out of there. Do it this way. Alright, of course we're looking for Hall of Famers and Braves, of course. We're going to go through both of these boxes, so strap in, folks. You got some shiny up here on the top. We got some Hobby Masters. Derek Lee. Who's that? Tejada on the Orioles. And we got some of these Distinguished Service cards. Bob Feller, Hall of Famer. A couple Bob Fellers. Bobby Doerr, also Hall of Famer. George Marshall. Some military cards here. Douglas MacArthur, Ralph Kiner, Hall of Famer. Hank Sauer, is Hank Sauer Hall of Famer? Sibby Sisti, Hoyt Wilhelm, Hall of Famer. James Doolittle. Omar Bradley, Mark Clark. We got Carlos Beltran, Hobby Masters. I do think this guy's a Hall of Famer, but may have kind of diminished his chances thanks to the whole cheating scandal. Here's a Frankie Liriano. Some of these Generation Now cards. Jared Weaver. No, look at these. Late Bloomers. That's a cool card from Bowman. That's pretty sick. Looks like melted metal behind them. That's pretty wild looking. Never seen these cards before. But Hall of Famer Larry Walker. Hall of Famer John Smoltz. Some of these Own the Game inserts. Chris Carpenter. Got a few of those. So there is some duplication in here. David Wright. Lance Barkman. The Big Donkey. Adam Dunn. Tommy. Actually got quite a few. 5 Tomies in here. So I'm sure you'll find some of these Tomies in my cheapo card sales. But Hall of Famer Jim Thome. I should be sorting these as I go along, but I think it's going to take too much time for me. So Jermaine Dye. Quite a few Jermaine Dyes. Alfonso Soriano. Dude was a beast. Alright, what is this? Starstruck. He's got a little bit of a curve to him. From Ultimate. Does it say Ultimate? Ultimate Victory. A-Rod. What year is this card? 2000. 2000 Upper Deck Victory. Starstruck. Sammy Sosa. Got a Barry Bonds from Ultimate Victory. These are some nice design cards here. Lasting Impressions. Barry Bonds. Mike Piazza, Hall of Famer. Pudge, Hall of Famer. Bagwell, Hall of Famer. Randy Johnson, Diamond Dignitaries. Who's that? No More. Sorry, my thumb's in the way. No More, and Pudge, another Pudge. So lots of Hall of Famers in here. I'm liking this. This is really gonna help add to my Hall of Famer horde for this month. Ooh, acetate card, Mike Piazza. Silver Series Stars, limited edition, 1 of 10,000. Pretty cool card. Don't know about that little cutout on the back with his photo in it. Looks kind of strange. Card 6 of 10, Silver Series Stars from Studio 94. Got a die cut here of Chippa, die cut of Maddox. Got a Jeter, yeah. That's a Jeter. Fleer Showcase, Measure of Greatness. Willie Mays. Oh, I'm loving this. Miggy, Gold Stars, Future Hall of Famer. Another die cut here. Albert Pujols, Future Hall of Famer. Iron Man, Cal Ripken. Is a Bobby Higginson and Shane Halter. George Bush, Distinguished Service. Shannon Stewart and Carlos Delgadit. Beltran and Sweeney. Shinjo and Jeff Kent. Kiyoshi Shinjo, his name I haven't heard in a while. It's another Higginson and Halter. Vidro and Vladdy Daddy. Heritage Collection, Nolan Ryan, very nice. That's a cool card, never seen that one before. This Day in History, Nolan Ryan. Superpowers, Nolan Ryan. Decades Leaders from Topps American Pie, Nolan Ryan, very sweet. Golden Nuggets, Barry Bonds. Honus Wagner. Joey D. Jose Canseco, Long Ball Leaders, a couple of those. Remove Protective Film. It's kind of weird because there's not like a finest type thing on here. I wonder what this is. Doug Drabeck. What is this Remove Protective Film? What is this card? This is, I don't know. What is it? Donruss Mound Marvels. Kind of strange. Does this have a protective film? I might need to peel that off so I can see the hologram. Because it looks like there is a film on it, maybe. I'll have to peel those off later and see what they look like. There's a Todd Worrell, relief pitcher, Stadium Club. Man, I'm liking this set of inserts. These are awesome. Alright. Let's go through another stack here. Jack Morris, Alan Trammell. Tom Seaver. Couple Tom Seavers, Fred Lynn, Steve Garvey, just Scott Leyes, Leaf, Gold Rookies, Luis Gonzalez, Gary Scott, Willie Banks, Todd Van Poppel, Pat Kelly, Tim Costo, Roger Skeld. Some die cuts here. Who to watch? Adam Kennedy, Vernon Wells. Who's that? Jeff Devannon, Ben Davis, Soriano, Branyan, Quinn, Hermanson, Ben Petrick, and Wilton Veras. So a lot of names there I've never heard of. A couple more absolutes here. Todd Helton and Larry Walker. Got a couple of those. Tommy and Cece. We got a Brandon Finnegan, Topps Chrome Future Stars. Daniel Norris, Hosey, Nagel, DeSarcina, Osborne, Wilson. There's Patty Mahomes' daddy. Rick Trilisek, Ruffin, Hunley, Turk Wendell, Slider. That's what I used to call him. Dude threw nothing but sliders. Eddie Zosky, Anthony Young, Huff, Cedeno. There's a Will Clark Diamond Kings. I love this era of Diamond Kings. 93, 94. This is 90, 91. Thought these were the 93s. Paul Molitor, Julio Franco, Nomar, The Big Hurt. Oh, I thought it was a thick card, but the card stuck to it. Tom Glavine, 2003 Diamond Kings, very nice. This is weird. It feels like a Sports Flicks card, but it doesn't have any Sports Flicks action on it. It's got that, like that ribbing on the front, like it's a Sports Flicks. We got Tim Hudson and Barry Zito, so Huddy and Zito. Stuck to another Huddy and Zito, another Todd Helton, Larry Walker. So quite a bit of duplication in here, but It's all good with me. Alright, cool die cut here. No more. Sosa. Hilton. Big Hurt. Crime Dog. Matt Williams. Couple Matt Williams. Ron Say. Dusty Baker. Another Dusty Baker. Die cut Flatty Daddy. Barry Bonds. Rivals with Jeff Bagwell. It's a pretty cool card. Some cool stuff in here I've never seen before. Barry Bonds, tip of the cap. A lot of Bonds cards in there too. Hunley. Is that Bruce Chin? That is Bruce Chin. Name I haven't heard in a while. Bruce Chin. It's a pretty good pitcher. Cy Young. Stan Musial. What is this? 20th Century Showcase. Nolan Ryan. Yogi Berra. Jackie Robinson. Johnny Bench. You would think I bought a Hall of Fame lot. All these Hall of Famers in here. Tom Seaver. Joey D. Mickey Mantle. Another Nolan Ryan. Another Yogi Berra. It's Jay Bell. Fleer 94. Andy Bennis. Jeff Blauza. Joe Cada. Cecil. Stuck to another card here. Juan Gon. Salmon. Vaughn. Fryman. Vaughn. Tony Phillips. Brian Hoppa. Curtis. And Pudge. And Ichiro. Gold Team. It's pretty cool. Leaf certified. 2005. So, this is a really cool set. Really glad I bought this lot. A lot of cool stuff in there. Cool stuff I didn't have. Lou Gehrig. Gaylord Perry. Hank Aaron. Phil Niekro. Ralph Kiner. Another Ralph Kiner. Mark McGuire. A couple Fred McGriffs. They're selling this card for $5 by itself. Chipper Jones. Mariano. Ruth. Maddox. Piazza. A-Rod. Big Mac. Al Kaline. Atomic. King Griffey Jr. from Ionics. Man, some cool stuff in there. The Bryce Harper. First home run. Nickname greats Don Baylor. Groove. Got Dewey for Dwight Evans. Decades greats Mickey Cochran. Another Cochran. Jack Clark. Decades greats Aaron Rowand. Pat Burrell. Travis Dawkins. Jason Delero. Ryan Langerhans. Troy Cameron. Big Mac. And a Rafael Palmero. Q Joe Mansman. Alright. Let's get these back in the box. I'll do some sorting on these later. Some really cool stuff in there. Alright. We'll just slide this stack back here, because I got some playing with cards to do. And take a look at this next box. I don't know how long this segment's going to be in total. We're at about 15-16 minutes now. Williams, Bell, Juan Gon. Yeah, fix my focus here so I'm not having to bring it so close to the camera every time. Juan Gon, Salmon, Tommy, Gold Leaf Rookies. Who is that? Phil Hyatt, Nigel Wilson. A lot of names here I don't know. JT Snow, Benji Gill, Daryl Sherman, Watson, Hammonds, McGarty, and Mejia, Pedro, Listash, Juan Gon, Ray Ordonez. That dude was awesome at shortstop. Darren Erstad and Ryan Klesko, Jason Kendall, Javi, Larry Walker, Andy Van Slyke, Jim Abbott, Robin Ventura, Edgar, Frank, Move On, Long Shot Predictor. What is this? AL Monthly RBI Leader. Predictor Redemption Checklist. Must have been a contest they had back then. So, predictor for AL Monthly RBI Leaders. Let's see, had Albert Bell, Jay Buhner, Jim Edmonds, Cecil Fielder, King Griffey Jr., Edgar Martinez, Manny Ramirez, Frank Thomas, Move On. Not a bad list there. There's a Pujols, 2001 year of the record. Pretty cool. Early year Pujols. Matt Williams. Flair, Wave of the Future, Trevor Hoffman. It's a cool card. $4 for this one, Andrew Jones. Big Mac, 3,000 hits, Dave Winfield. Kevin Young, Will Cordero. Mark Reefer. Gerald Williams, Brandon Wilson. Greg Gore. Thompson. Tim Salmon. And a bunch of other names I do not recognize. Alright. Almost done, folks. Almost done. I know y'all didn't want to spend this whole Cardhobbyist Weekly in a mail day, but it is what it is. So some more die cuts here. Crime Dog. Bomb Squad, Jose. These are backwards. Oh, so these are double-sided Platinum Powers, huh? No. I just was looking at the back. This was double-sided. Fred McGriff and Jose Canseco. Got some Ted Williams, Mike Schmidt here. Bunch of Mike Schmidts. Shout out to Cuz, the hobbyist. With the Schmitties. And quite a few Mike Schmidts. Definitely have some dupes going here. Some Nomar. Pedro. Is that Sean Casey? This is Sean Casey. Manny. Larry Walker. Biggio. Sean Green. Bernie. Roland. Big Mac. Tony Gwynn. Barry Bonds. A-Rod. We got Jose Canseco is double right, and Pudge. We got Presidential Victor, Barack Obama. Presidential Predictor, Barack Obama. Campaign 2008 card, Barack Obama. We got Rubio Durazo. This dude had massive power. Just couldn't put it all together. Maddox. Nomar. Pedro. Crown Royale. Wonder what this set is called. It's pretty cool. Sosa. Big Hurt. Manny. Walker. Juan Gon. Beltran. Sean Green. Vladdy Daddy. Clemens. Grieve. And Keel as a pitcher. Big Mac. Tony Gwynn. A-Rod. Pudge. And Chipper Jones. Paul Molitor. Oh wait, that ain't Paul Molitor. It's Pat Listash. I just saw the Brewers. Eric Karros. Eck. And Eck. From Fleer Ultra 93. Dennis Eckersley career highlights. So I guess he had a whole subset in there. Or insert set, I guess you could say. Did not know that. And I got a bunch of them there, so. Nice little haul of Dennis Eckersleys. Alright. Another stack here. Thought I had a basketball card in the back. It's actually Mike Piazza. Okay. We got Piazza. Matt Holliday. Piazza. Big Mac. A-Rod. Big Mac. Piazza. A-Rod. Tony Gwynn. Pat Hennigan. This is one of those predictor cards. Jay Buhner. Kenny Lofton. Limited rookies. Who is that? Ruben Rivera. Jermaine Dye. When he was a Brave. Jason Kendall. Who is that? Mike Grace. Ray Ordonez. And George Arias. Tony Oliva. Mike Piazza and Mark Pryor. Ooh, look at that shine right there. Holographics. JD Drew. Die cut Eckersley. Rookie sensations. Tim Salmon. There's another Tim Salmon. Bagwell. Big Hurt. Devon White. Travis Lee. George Sisler. Mel Ott. Speaker. Hornsby's. Mathewson and Cy Young. Nice little run of Hall of Famers there. What's this card? Celebrity Predictors. Is that in or Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? And who is Timberlake? Who is that supposed to be on the right? This California Golden Girl is a paparazzi favorite, whether pulling stunts like stuffing a whole cheeseburger in her mouth or carving waves. She's always on the radar. Will the paparazzi give her some room to rekindle an old flame, or will the pressure force her into the arms of a new man? Interesting. I don't know who that is. Miggy? Manny? Whoa. I was like, there's something wrong with this card as I put it down. There's a hole in it. Was it designed that way? I guess it's right on the O. Pure power. I guess it's supposed to look like the baseball got punched through there. Pretty interesting. Pure Heat Verlander, Longo. Ovation Nation, King Griffey Jr. Long Ball Leaders, Juan Yan. Bob Gibson. Or is that Lou Brock? Lou Brock. Doc. Nolan, Big Hurt. Another one of these Stan Musials, Big Mac. Alex Ochoa, Dave Justice. Tony Gwynn, Diamond Kings, very nice. Dominators, Diamond Kings. Or Tony Gwynn. Jose Maddox, Nolan Ryan. Greg Maddox, Strikeout King from Ultra. Chipper Jones, A-Rod. Tony Gwynn. Honus Wagner, another A-Rod. Alright, one more stat, guys, and we'll be done. I know this has been a very long segment, but it's a video YouTube. You can pause it, come back to it later. Just keep track of your timestamp. Nolan Ryan, Piazza, that's a cool looking card. It's like an acetate in the middle. Crash the Game, Frank Thomas. Another Frank Thomas, Bagwell, Travis Lee, Greatest Hits, Travis Lee. We got Jack McDowell, Lenny Dykstra, Galarraga. Who's that? Denny Hawking, John Hope, Butch Husky, Nate Minchie, Rock Solid, Delgado, Mondesi. We got, who is that? Tom Pagnozzi, Devin White, Jeff Abbott, Kareem Garcia, Richard Odago, Jeff Jenkins, Russ Johnson, Mark Kotze, Ricky Leday, Travis Lee, Liza Marrero. So a lot of these were like kind of like bigger names people expected more of, but they didn't really transform into superstars. Juan Mello, Brian Rose. There's Tatis, the Daddy, and Own the Game A-Rod. So really cool lot there from eBay. I got a lot of sorting to do on these cards. It looks about 600 cards. You consider the other box as well. But an awesome mail day from Airtime, TLM, and a really awesome lot from eBay. Got a lot of sorting to do. You gotta get these added to the Hall of Fame collection. You'll see a lot of these in the cheapo card breaks. So if you saw something I got dupes of, or maybe something I already had, or non-Hall of Fame players, you'll probably see those in cheapo card breaks in the future. So we're gonna send it back to the host. All right, as you can see, that crazy amount of cards we got in that mail day. Awesome. Also some awesome mail from TLM with the Albies rookie I didn't have, and from Airtime, who's always willing to send me some Dolphins cards. So thank you, TLM. Thank you, Airtime. You guys are awesome. And with lots like that, there's deals out there to be had. So if you want to switch up your way of collecting, if you're mainly a ripper like I was before I couldn't find any more product to rip, I've kind of gone to just buying these lots when I can, these bulk lots when I can, and digging through them, because that's fun too. It's like you really don't know what you're gonna get in the lot, but especially with these couple insert lots I bought off the same seller. I got them as a favorited seller on eBay, and then when they throw up a lot like that, I'm like, oh yeah, cool stuff, because it's a lot of those inserts and stuff are from an era I wasn't collecting, from like the mid 90s to the mid 2000s, or like the first decade of 2000s. I wasn't really collecting then, so to pick up some of those inserts is really cool. But yeah, this last part of the video is gonna be a binder haul. I don't go too in depth on each card in the binder haul because there's a lot of cards to go through, but I do thumb through pretty much everything I picked up for my binders in the month of September. I say my binders, I mean some of the cards aren't actually going in my binder. I should say my PC, but I like to keep the majority of my PC in binders. I'm sure you can put graded cards and thicker cards in there. I just don't have the pages for those right now. But yeah, check it out. Alright folks, welcome back to the desk. This is going to be a long segment. Apologies for the long segment. But I'm going to ramble about the cards I got for my PC in the month of September. Alright, so we're going to start with some foosball. You know, usually I'm more focused on baseball collecting than I am foosball collecting. So I always end up with a lot more baseball cards than I do football cards. But yet at the same time, I don't stop collecting football. And people love sending me football stuff. Because who else you gonna send your Dolphins to? Alright, so we're gonna start off with not only Dolphins, but we're gonna start off with the cards that are going to my Miami Hurricanes collection. So all of these former Miami Hurricanes players gonna be going into my Hurricanes binder. We got Cortez Kennedy. Let's get the focus right here, since my camera likes to focus on the red dragon back there. We got Brian Blades. Let me flip these over because I do have these kind of in order. We got Eric Flowers, Silver Prism from Draft Picks. Rookie Eric Flowers. Was kind of a bust for the Giants in the NFL. But strong left tackle from University of Miami. University of Miami legend, Michael Irvin from All World. Also got a Michael Irvin Gaudy card. This is when Fleer did Gaudy. We got a 2011 Jonathan Vilma from Topps. That was a beast as well. From Sapelo Island, Georgia, Allen Bailey. Also from the University of Miami, a rookie card there. Allen Bailey. Allen Bailey is a beast. We got the old man Vinny Testaverde, played for like every team in the NFL, seems like. And then the quarterback of the Hurricanes before Testaverde was Bernie Kosar. Here he is with the Browns. Browns were a team to be reckoned with back when Kosar was with them. And then we have this awesome Jimmy Graham camo from Draft Picks in his University of Miami uniform. This one is numbered out of 199. This one came courtesy of TLM. Beautiful card there. But that is the Hurricanes cards we got for the month of September. Alright, now for the Dolphins. All these came courtesy of TLM and other folks that sent also some Fairfield boxes. Jeff Airtime sent some of these. Some of these I actually found. But a lot of these jerseys and relics and autographs actually came courtesy of TLM. Sent me that awesome mail day. If you missed my Cardhobbyist Weekly last week, go check it out. So check out this Jim Longer from 70. What year Jim Longer is? 79, I think. Jim Longer. And then we jump all the way up to 90. Fleer, Pete Stoyanovich. Another Pete Stoyanovich. Anybody miss those one-bar kicker helmets? We got Richmond Webb, longtime left tackle for the Miami Dolphins. Then we got Aaron Craver, action-packed. Jeff Cross. We kind of flow through these, so it won't take too long. Richmond Webb. Jeff Cross. We got Brian Cox, rookie year. Dude had some temper issues on the field. Dan the Man Marino, pro set. Never go wrong with Dan the Man. And Mark Higgs. Terry Kirby. Irving Spikes. We got this awesome Dan Marino from Pacific Invincible. Card Sweet. Cecil Collins autograph from Bowman. And a regular Cecil Collins from Upper Deck Retro. And then this was a card I found in a box. I had this card for a long time. It's actually a Chris Chambers Press Pass auto. Chris Chambers was drafted by the Dolphins. Played with the Dolphins for quite a few years. Was their #1 receiver for, quite a few years in the mid-2000s. Very good receiver. This is him after graduating from Wisconsin. And then entering the draft, and therefore Press Pass made a card for him. Now we're gonna get into some more of these awesome cards that TLM sent. I know you all saw these last week, but you're gonna see them again. Autry Denson, James Johnson, auto of Leonard Henry, auto of J.R. Tolver, this Dante Culpepper triple threads out of 11.99. John Beck relic, Marty Booker from 07 Tops, John Beck bronze autograph from Upper Deck out of 75. We got Chad Henne rookie jersey, Jake Long rookie jersey, Ronnie Brown Tops Mayo jersey, Patrick Turner jersey, Ricky B. Ricky 2010 score. We got a silhouettes of Mike Gillislee. We got Cam Wake, beautiful card here from Spectre, Cam Wake. We got this Tony Lippett card. Man, this card's heavy. For an Aztec card, this thing is thick, it's heavy. Feels like glass almost, not like plastic. I mean, it's super, super rigid. For Drea Tankersley, autograph. Certified Gamers, Devontae Parker red jersey out of it's out of 99. Very sweet Devontae Parker there. Got this Legend Series Dan the Man, shiny. Kenny Stills out of 99 from Limited. Very nice. Myles Gaskin from Leaf Draft. He is the starting running back for the Dolphins this year. Myles Gaskin gold from Leaf Draft. Got this Kenyon Drake out of Illusions. Myles Gaskin out of Legacy. And a Michael Dieter autograph. Starting guard. I believe he's starting now at guard. Miami likes to mix and match their O-line all the time, so it's like you never know who's starting where. Dieter was mainly a center, but Dolphins are using somebody else at center and using Dieter as a guard. I'd like to see Dieter get more burn at center, but of course he's a young player, second year. I think he's going to be a good one. Hopefully the Dolphins keep him around for a little while. So that is the Dolphins stuff. Alright, we're 8 minutes in. These next two stacks are probably going to take forever. I'm trying not to ramble too much. Let's just go through these Braves cards I got. Like I said, just going to thumb through these. Awesome Bob Horner rookie card. Walk. So a lot of these are players that, I'm sure Braves fans want to forget. And there's another Bob Horner, like David Palmer and Charlie Puleo and Deion James. So, there's Ozzie Virgil right there. People recognize him. He played for quite a few different teams. Phillies, Braves, and I think he played for a few teams after. 89, there's another Charlie Puleo, Dale Murphy. Mike Stanton rookie, part of the Braves bullpen, was really good. Very forgotten about relief pitcher. I know he's a relief pitcher. Nobody remembers relief pitchers unless they're closers. Mike Stanton was very good. Went to the Yankees. Was part of their dominant bullpens. Kent Merker, last guy to throw a no-hitter in Braves history. And then we got a bunch of 91 Donruss here. Ron Gant, my boy. Francisco Cabrera. Lonnie Smith. There's a David Justice. Oh man, Charlie Leibrandt. Another David Justice. And yeah, done with that stack. Don't spend too much time on it. Another Dave Justice, TP. Another Stanton. It's a cool picture of Lonnie Smith sliding into the third. Speaking about no-hitters, Pena, Merker, Wohlers for a combined no-hitter. I think they no-hit the Dodgers that year. No, it was the Padres. It was some California team. Otis Nixon. Another David Justice. Javi Lopez rated rookie, but I don't think this is considered a rookie card for Javi Lopez. Another Ron Gant. Tony Tarasco. He was in a movie. Don't ask me the name of the movie. It was about a scout. that and he signs this ball player, and they immediately throw him in the big leagues. And he fakes that he's the catcher and goes out there and catches an inning with the pitcher. I cannot remember the name of that. It's got Edward James Olmos in it. But Tony Tarasco is one of the opposing players in that movie. They actually used, I guess, minor league players to act as the opposing team. Another Steve Avery, another Tony Tarasco, Blauser. I don't know who this is. First Bowman of John Leroy. Andrew Jones, the Big Cat, Rafael Furcal, one of my favorite players. Andrew Jones, another Furcal. Jair Jurgens, another Curaçao player, made it to the bigs. Some of y'all may remember me pulling this from that Prime pack. Julio Teheran, red, white, and blue. The Deion Sanders gold foil. Freddie Freeman Museum, Dansby Swanson Stadium Club. Awesome Aussie Albies from, got that from Scotty Arena, including this gold border. 85 Aussie Albies. That also came from Scotty Arena. That one's numbered at a 50. Andrew Jones Archives. We got a Austin Riley 85 from Chrome. Mike Soroka Pink. I believe that one came from Scotty as well. And then y'all remember me getting this. And then awesome mail day from Scotty. 2018 from Contenders Optic, was actually at Chronicles. Pink Aussie Albies season ticket rookie. 2018 Chronicles. Numbered at a 25, graded a 9.5 by SGC. Freaking awesome. Still can't get over that Scotty sent me a card of that magnitude. Craziness. Alright. Now for the main portion of the PC stuff, which is, of course, the Hall of Famers. So, all these are kind of in alphabetical order, so a couple Hank Aaron cards, Alomar, the Aparicio gold foil, there's a Bagwell, Baines. This Johnny Bench has got the tape, it's got a big old crease in it. Ugly card, won't grade well at all, it's like a 1. Maybe it's not a 1, might be a 2. But pretty bad card, a lot of damage on it, but I love it. You can see the tape on the back. Somebody had that thing taped somewhere. There's a Craig Biggio, another Biggio, Blyleven, Boggs, triple player, George Brett, Diamond Marshalls, there's a Rye Carew 83, Steve Carlton 1980, and Gary Carter 78, excuse me. Gary Carter Fleer, 93 Topps Gary Carter is a Ted Williams Ty Cobb, Larry Doby from Archives. Some of these Ames cards, some of you have seen these cards in my BBGB break. Some more of the Hawk. Got some Dennis Eckersley, including a gold foil. Fisk, there's a Glavin. A couple of Goose. Got one of the Kid. Some Vladdy Daddies, including a Turkey Red Chrome. Awesome. Tony Gwynn die cut from Stadium Club. Freaking awesome. Another Tony Gwynn. Here's an 81 Topps Ricky Henderson. That's so sweet. Ames card. Whitey Herzog. Got a few Randy Johnsons in here, including this silver prism, and a blue baseballs prism, and a red baseballs prism. Archives Randy Johnson. Power Zone Chippa Jones. Barry Larkin Finest Generations. So quite a few Hall of Famer cards this month. Museum Collection Maddox, Marischal Archives. Picked up quite a few Edgars over this past month. A lot of overproduction. It's from this year's Stadium Club. There's Pedro. A few Pedros. You can see the 2002 Topps design versus the 2020 Topps design. Notice the colors in them are different. Same design, but just like the colors are off. Eddie Matthews, William McCovey 78, Paul Mulders, Joe Morgan 78, Joe Morgan gold foil, Musial insert, the Musina, Generations Mike Piazza gold foil, Piazza Archives, and then we get some Puckets, Pucket, and Tim Raines, Rock Raines, few of those, a few Cal Ripkins, including a silver from Prism. Cal Ripken Museum Collection, Frank Robinson as a manager. Frank Robinson Archives, a few Pudges here. Alright, one more little stack and then we'll be done. Try to keep this at under 20 minutes. This segment: Pudge, Gold Foil, some Nolan Ryan, a bunch of those specific Nolan Ryan cards. He had his own sets. Nolan Ryan, the Ryan Express from Diamond Kings. He got a museum collection, Nolan Ryan. And then Sandberg, some Rhino here. Got some Mike Schmidt. This one's in here because that's Red Schoendice, or Schoendice, however you say his name. And this one's got Tom Seaver in it. Randy Jones and Andy Messersmith are not Hall of Famers, but Tom Seaver is. Rest in peace. Al Simmons, Ted Simmons, some Smoltzy. Got a mini Stargell, some Don Sutton. The Thumb, Jim Tomey. Joe Torre, Trammell, Honus Wagner. A few Larry Walkers here. Dave Winfield. Robin Yount. I think Yount is closing it out at the Wise. Yeah, quite a few Robin Younts there. So this haul this month was nowhere near as big as last month. If y'all remember those stacks from last month, it was yeah, it was pretty insane. The amount of Hall of Famers I had last month. Yeah, so not quite as many cards. I actually had more Dolphins cards than Braves cards. Actually, maybe not, because those are all in top loaders and they're thick top loaders too. So, you know, probably still more Braves cards than Dolphins cards. Canes, Dolphins, Braves, and Hall of Famers. Got some binding to do. So let's go ahead and send it back to the desk and let me get started working. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed that binder haul. As you can see, I picked up some really cool stuff this month. Some really cool stuff from Care Packages. I cannot thank this community enough for sending me awesome cards that, you know, I'm going to hold on to. I love them. They're part of my PC. They're going to be with me, you know, for the long haul. Thank you to everybody that sent me stuff. I can't name all of you because there's so many people that have sent me stuff that it just blows my mind in generosity. It's like, here's some stuff you like, you know. just this surprise envelope comes in the mail, and you get some awesome stuff from some awesome people. And you know, with how I'm collecting, it's funny because, like, I collect Hall of Famers, but I don't chase. So I've seen on Twitter a lot of people talk about, you know, with the lack of retail, the lack of availability of product to rip, including the prices of product to rip. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, well, you know, just kind of destroying the hobby for me because I enjoy ripping and I can't rip. And then some people will chime in and say, oh, just buy singles, you know. But see, that's not me. Like, when I think of buying singles, I'm thinking of paying $5-10, you know, for a card. And, you know, even like me being a low-end collector and buying in bulk, where I'm still getting cards for, you know, 25 cents or less, which is what I look forward to. It's what I do for Cardboard Happy Hour for the most part. I love selling y'all cheapo cards that I pick up, and yeah, I mean, that's how I collect. I guess I'm a go with the flow collector. If it comes across my desk, if it's something I need that I don't have, I keep it. And if it's something I do have and it's a duplicate, I'll put it in my cheapo card breaks, or I'll throw it in my repacks. If it's something I don't collect and it's like a star or something, it'll go into the cheapo cards or the repacks. And if it's like a common card, those I usually donate to either Commons for Kids or Goodwill or whatever. But yeah, that's my collecting style. Just kind of go with the flow. And like I said, if something comes across my desk and I don't have that one, I keep it. It becomes part of my collection. So yeah, that does it for this Card Hobbyist Weekly. I hope you all enjoyed this. Gonna leave you with a quote once again. This quote says, "There are no great limits to growth because there are no limits to human intelligence, imagination, or wonder." And that one is from Ronald Reagan, former President of the United States. And it's a great quote because, there is no limits to your imagination, to your intelligence, to your wonder, to your curiosity. So never stop learning, no matter what. A lot of people think, when you reach a certain age, you know it all. You never know it all. There's always room to grow. There's always room to learn. There's always a chance for you to use your imagination. And that's one thing that sets, humans apart from a lot of other species, is that we have an imagination. We can imagine things that aren't there, and it's really the source of creativity and all this art and everything that we come up with, and even YouTube content that comes from your imagination. So never be afraid to use your imagination. When we were kids, we use it all the time. We use it to entertain ourselves when we're kids. If you had action figures as a kid, you'd always have like little wars and stuff. I remember I used to have those wrestling figures, those rubber wrestling figures they made back in the 80s. And I only had two of them. I had Junkyard Dog and I had Hulk Hogan. And so I always had a Junkyard Dog versus Hulk Hogan wrestling match. And the house was like the ring, it was like this huge cage match type thing, where Hulk Hogan and Junkyard Dog are jumping off mattresses and shelves and kitchen tables and diving through chairs and stuff. It was using our imagination, and that's something that gets away from you as you grow older. So don't be afraid to use your imagination, like a kid, to try to be creative. I know, it's not pragmatic in a way. It's not practical to live in La La Land, to live in make-believe land. But, just the use of the imagination helps infect your intelligence. It gives you room to grow. It helps you learn better. Don't lock it away. Don't lock it away. I know reality, hits us hard as we grow up, and the real world's not La La Land, but do not ever lose that imagination up there. It's good for you. You should practice it, whether it's, through reading books, through, partaking in fiction, just imagining, getting lost in another world, even for a few minutes a day, or, a couple hours a week if you escape. Whatever you use for escape, even like baseball cards, you can use your imagination. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you all for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell link, so you know when I go live for Cardboard Happy Hour, which I do on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Come check it out, come hang out. It's a lot of fun. And I sell cheap cards, cheap cards, dime cards, quarter cards, and fitties. People love the fitties. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Remember, you can only control two things: that's your thoughts and your actions. So stay positive, keep ripping them packs, and I'll catch you all later.